Hey everyone, today I want to give you a quick lesson on omitting the fifth of chords to get kind of the Hendrix sound with the fills in between. So I'll show you what that sounds like. Key of G. So I'm starting with a G major chord, going up to a C major, and a D major. Now, if you know a little bit about theory, that is a 1 chord, 4 chord, and a 5, which is a super common chord progression in the key of G. So let's break it down a little bit. I'm playing them sort of in the Hendrix style, right, with my thumb wrapped over. You absolutely do not need to do that. You can play it like a bar chord. What I would recommend is not using the pinky and making sure that you don't play the A string. That's where the fifth of the chord is for this E-shaped bar chord. Right? That's just a power chord when you play it like that. Right? So when we omit that A string, the fifth, we're left with, if we go up to the B string, from the low E to the B. Okay, so if we extract the root, let's say we're just kind of playing this shape here, the basic triad, we have the root, 5th fret on the D string, we have the major 3rd on the G string, and we have the 5th on the 3rd fret of the B string. And that shape can move. All these triad shapes can move, and that's one of the beautiful things about learning these, is that you can put them in any key, very easy to move around without changing fingering. It's almost, in a sense, easier than, right? I mean, think about that. Very easy to move. So anyway, we're gonna go back to the shape. And what I'm doing is adding in, actually, above the 3rd, a half step above the major 3rd, we have the 4th, and that creates like a sus4. So that just adds some movement, right? It's not like you would notate it as such, like, oh, it's a major going to a sus4. It's just sort of an embellishment on the chord, right? Because it's a quick movement. The fill idea that I'm doing, though, is using the major pentatonic scale off of each chord. I'm going to say that again because it's kind of confusing. So for G major, I'm using the G major pentatonic. Okay? C major, doing the exact same thing. Right? D major, back to C. Understanding the stuff theoretically is useful, and that's really what I want to relay, is like, I want you to be able to say, okay, that's a major triad, it's a G major triad because the root's here, okay, we have the 3rd, the 5th, the root, and that's movable, so when I take it from the root at the 3rd fret, G note, if I move it up here to the 8th, that's a C chord. Okay, well that's cool. You know, I think that already helps it sound a bit more melodic because it's easier to kind of break up and you have the pinky free. Right? There's so much you can do there. I think there's a lot more sort of openness to experiment, you know? So, the 1, 4, 5. Again, that scale pattern, let's talk about that for a second. So the major pentatonic scale, built off the root, going up there, right? So when you slide, I think you get a little bit more of a musical approach, so that's really helpful. But if you can just sort of figure out how that works, that you're starting on the root, whole step away, slide up another whole step, and you're sort of in that, you know, pentatonic box here from the 5th fret, right, which if you know how to play around that position, then you know that you're just playing that pentatonic on those low strings. And And that is obviously movable as well. We're playing it for each chord. So if you're going up to the C, you do the same exact thing off the 8th fret. Now the same thing for D on the 10th fret. So I want you guys to let me know in the comments if you want to know more about some of these concepts. I do run group lessons as well, and I have them through Patreon, but I do sell tickets off to the public, usually just $5 a ticket so that it's accessible and affordable. And I just think it's a lot of fun to meet the viewers and kind of answer your questions and talk to you. So if you found this video helpful, please make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new lessons like this. Be sure to check out my Patreon if you want to learn more. It's 25% off right now. There's interactive notation, downloadable PDFs for all of my lessons. There's a few hundred on there. As always, I hope this video was helpful. I'll see you in the next one.